sun god, by many different titles, has been the central figure of pagan sun worship since earliest recorded times. Many names in many different languages have represented the deified sun. In the East, the sun god was known as Mithra. Mithraism originated in the Persian Empire and eventually became the chief rival of Christianity in the 4th century. Roman Christianity was established as the official religion of the empire, and many would lead us to believe that the worship of Mithra mysteriously vanished. But was it Mithraism that vanished or true Christianity? That's a very good question, considering the fact that what became known as Christianity lacked few Mithraic rituals. The Persian sun god Mithra, who would later become known in the Roman Empire as Sol Invictus, was known to have been born on December 25th. Sunday was recognized as the day of the sun. The followers of Mithra had their own version of the Lord's Supper, and the sign of the cross was placed upon their foreheads. Today, many would lead us to believe that because aspects of Mithraism can be found within our churches, that Christianity is just one version of ancient sun worship. That is simply not true. What is true is that the believers that walked and talked with Yeshua, Jesus Christ, were well aware of the precepts of Mithraism and would have had nothing to do with them. Over time, as a result of religious syncretism, the non-biblical precepts of Mithraism gradually found their way into what is now recognized as contemporary Christianity. Will we blindly defend the things that we have been taught, or will we check things out for ourselves? The Bible gives us sound advice. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. Earnestly contending for the faith once delivered to the saints, I'm Richard Reeves with Just the Facts.
There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death.
About 20 years ago, I found out that many of the things I'd been taught in church for most of my life were not based on what the Bible teaches, but rather on traditions that were gradually developed over the past 2,000 years. Doctrine based on the traditions of men that the Bible actually warns us about.
Time is the ally of deceit. Travel through time with Richard Reeves by way of a revealing study series that unravels the master plan to usurp the authority of the Creator. What did the first century Christians actually believe? What was the role of the emperors who ruled the world?
The emperor was actually a pagan priest, a priest of Baal. Elijah had confronted and killed the priest of Baal, and now once again in New Testament times we find a priest of Baal ruling the Roman Empire.
For centuries and millennia, the age-old deception intensifies as confusion takes its hold on mankind.
We have an adversary who cares not whether we call paganism Christianity or if we reject Christ altogether. Anything but the worship of our Creator in spirit and in truth.
Time is the ally of deceit. Now available in the WorldNet Daily Superstore.
Beware lest any man spoil you through philosophy and vain deceit, after the tradition of men, after the rudiments of the world, and not after Christ. The simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going.